No? Okay. All good?
Yeah.
Good to see you, man. It's
Let's
been a
do
while.
it, brother.
Long time.
Man.
You okay?
Yeah, bro, last time I saw you guys was like Camden Rocks 2019, right?
Was it on States, mate, didn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was we both played Camden Rocks together, right?
We did. Yeah. Same day, wasn't it?
That was the last time I saw you guys.
Was that the last time? Ooh.
Long time,
Actually,
brother.
no, did you guys come for one of the Jack and Sally
Yeah,
shows?
in Arsenal.
Oh, yeah, we went there.
Yeah.
We went there.
Islington. Yeah, I
Wasn't
remember.
one of the times I have too much to drink, wasn't it?
Yeah, Islington.
Yeah, he thinks so. Were you just producing the whole thing, wasn't it? You
Yeah,
were
so
just
I did.
arranging it.
Yeah, I arranged that gig. I
Yeah.
didn't make a lot, man. I think I made £30 at the end of the night. So
30 pounds profit.
yeah, £30 profit.
You
Not
have
a
to
lot.
split with these other two losers, so like 10 pounds.
Yeah, £10 per person.
Fucking hell, man.
Like, can you imagine the amount of work that went into that? Like to get away with like 30 quid? Because people
Dude,
don't.
you know,
people
I always admire you on this shit. Like, you know, with Prav, people don't know. Ben, first of all, used to be in a band called Zack and Sally. I don't know if you're gonna bring it back, my friend. But we used to share the drummer. So our ex-drummer, Prav, used to play for Zack and Sally as well as Nobody Wins.
Yeah.
And he was always coming to rehearsals saying, you know what? Benny's always calling somebody. He's like arranging gigs. He's like, do something, man. He's like telling
Yeah,
us this shit.
restlessly.
You were restless doing like,
Yeah, man. Those like when we started Jack and Sally, obviously it was a lot of momentum. Wanted to do things. I mean, in 2019, after Camden Rocks and shit, we used to be shit at the start, right? We weren't very good live, but we slowly got better live, and then we managed to organize this whole tour in 2020. I think April we had like 7 shows booked, some more being worked, and
Yeah.
then COVID hit, and that just destroyed everything. Like the whole tour got wiped out. That was, I think, 4 months of work that I put in.
you put lots of work on something like this, wasn't it?
Yeah, man, it just disappeared in a heartbeat. And then
Because of lockdown.
yeah, exactly. Every show got cancelled. Then when the first lockdown ended,
Yeah.
we thought it wouldn't happen again. So I started reaching out. Some of the venues were like, no, we're not booking right now, so there can't be any shows.
Yeah.
That went on for like a year and a half. I just couldn't book any shows. And I think that just killed it, man. It just
So you had like basically an issue booking new gigs. That's why you gave it an end with Jack and Sally. That was the main thing.
no, I mean there were a few things. I think
Okay.
I mean, we couldn't get gigs. Obviously, we weren't going anywhere. We weren't moving forward. It's like the 2 years just got taken away. And then because of that, I think, obviously, people, right, frustrations come in. And then I mean, within the band, it was good. We were still jamming. We still started playing shows. But I think people just got tired of it. It's
I
after a
remember.
while.
I remember those days. We were working on the EP, and we knew that Jack and Sally had a tour planned beforehand, and then we thought, man, he's fucked. These guys.
Yeah, we were saying, oh my god,
And
these
then
people are like,
and then we followed.
and so many other bands as
Yeah,
well.
we
you know,
followed
at
the,
same time, you know.
videos you uploaded after the lockdown. You know,
Yeah.
recorded from home.
You know, when you guys played Camden Rocks, I think the Presents event. Do you remember this band called Janice Stark? They
That's
headlined.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So before COVID, I reached out to Janice Stark's manager. And I was like, "Bro, can we
Chris,
get?"
where's the Chris?
Yeah, we met.
We met
him.
them,
We
man.
met
I
him.
can't
They
imagine.
came to Liverpool.
Yeah, go on.
I reached out to them and said, "Look, dude, like they were gonna go on tour. I was like, can you take us on tour?" They was like, "Yeah, let's talk." And then we started talking.
Ooh, didn't know
that-
this.
Some
Oh,
gossip
shit.
will come out now.
That happened. Now,
Yeah.
even bigger than that, there is a huge band in India. Well, they've broken up as well now. The Local Train, they're seriously big. I spoke to their manager as well before.
Which band are you
COVID.
talking about?
There's a band in India called the Local Train. They're massive. They're one of the
Local
biggest.
Train. All right.
Well, they're coming to the UK.
At that time, they wanted to. So I spoke to them. A friend of mine knew them, so I spoke to their manager as well. We're like, yeah, let's get in touch. So you can imagine, like, I was reaching out to every man and his dog.
Wow.
But
So you tried at least, man. Don't you feel like? Don't you sleep well at night, thinking like, I
I
gave
did.
my all, and yeah, whatever. I got whatever I got.
exactly. I mean, we gave it a good shot. Like, it
So
didn't
what
work
happened
out.
with Jano Stock?
It never went anywhere because COVID came along.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
And then after, I think in 2021, this was the weirdest thing, right? When I started reaching out to venues, some of the venues were like, we're closed, like we're shutting down. I was
Boom.
like, oh God, yeah,
It's
just-
over. Like nothing.
Even-
Yeah, nothing.
Even the venues shut down.
Yeah,
so
they just
we're-
closed permanently.
exactly.
Yeah, you can see throughout the UK when did you first came to the UK, man?
I came 2011. 2011.
Oh, it's so close by.
Same as mine.
You came 2011.
Yeah.
Came 2013, like almost
Nice.
2014 at the end. So we got a little bit of a good times, like good old times, but you know,
Jack and Sally were like the only peer band for a while in London. When we
yeah.
played.
We used to play in the same shows almost many
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. What are you guys up to? Where are you now?
Now we released Rat Race after a long time. It
Yeah.
took him full year to edit this. I mean, my personal opinion. I like the video we did, and it took quite some time to finish that. And now we're gonna be releasing the EP soon.
Nice. Who's your
Yeah.
drummer? Who's playing drums? Are you session drummer or?
At the moment, we don't have anybody. Like,
Okay.
if we start getting some gigs,
Yeah.
we're gonna hire somebody. I think.
Yeah, I'm itching to get on.
Yeah,
get
yeah.
on back to the stage. I'm fucking.
Now I
itching.
feel
Oh
it's
my
quite
God.
safe to start booking, because last 2 years, man, it was horrible. You couldn't do anything.
It's funny we were speaking. I have a small orange amp. You know the micro dark orange amp.
Yeah.
I put it in the storage. I'm like, fuck it, I'm done. I've sold my bass.
You did. You did.
Oh.
Yeah, I've put my amp in.
Come
the
on,
storage.
man! I thought tonight you're gonna give us some
Okay,
news.
well, what
Zack and
happened?
Sally reunion. or
What
some
happened to your
shit.
mind?
Sorry.
What happened to your mind?
It's just, I mean, if you start now, right? I mean, if
Got-
I start now, there's like so much work that
Yeah.
needs to go to it. Even if, say, like, for example, if Jack and Sally kind of got together, which is unlikely, it would still be a case of starting almost from scratch, because it's for like 2 years I haven't reached out to anyone in the gig scene, so people won't even remember. It's like, well, yeah. So not sure, man, if I've got it in me to put the work in. Growing old as well, right? Football team is not doing well either, so there's not much left. Yeah.
So, I mean, you can still keep it for you as a therapy thing, you know,
I thought you could put the band together again in London.
with a different drummer.
Yeah. You still
mean-
have Josh.
Yeah,
It's just
Josh would
around.
probably-
It's just
Yeah,
around.
Yeah, he's still alive. He's still alive and kicking. He's probably gonna watch this, so hi, Josh.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh.
I don't know if Josh wants to come back to Jack and Sally. I mean, it can't be just me. It has to be at least one other person from back then. So if Josh wants to come back, we'll see. I mean, he's got things going on his
So
side as
you
well.
you don't say no 100%. You just feel a little bit. Man, I know how you feel actually. It's like when I left Greece, I had a band there, and we broke up, and it was like, you know, we didn't fight it in a personal level, but it was like a heartbreak. You know, being in a band is like being in a relationship, in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So when I first came to the UK, I was so bitter.
The goddamn marriage.
I wasn't touching the guitar or bass or whatever instrument for that matter. I wasn't listening to music as well. And yeah, I felt that, yeah, that's it. That's time.
You know, I've
But one day I just woke up and just it came back to me. You know, I wanted to start
Yeah.
writing songs again.
when
That
we
was it.
started. Yeah, when we started Jack and Sally, over the 4 years of the band, I mean, my voice personally improved a lot, range, you know. But now, a few days ago, I was trying to sing along to a song, which was just easy back in the day, and I can't even sing it because I'm out of practice. It's like can't even hit the range that I could. Some of the recording sessions, I used to hit a fairly good range, But now even that's gone.
You rusty. You get back to it, man.
I think
We'll
it's
get
more.
back to it.
It's more about the spirit, not rather than
Yeah.
physicality.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, my birthday's coming up, so I said to Pravir and Josh, let's jam. They haven't said yes yet, so I don't know. We'll see.
No, forget
We'll go
about
Pirates.
Prov, man.
Maybe
he can't
this
travel all the way.
Oh yeah, Prov is close to us now. You know, he's in Chester.
Yeah,
Was
he's in
it,
Chester, isn't it?
Yeah, he comes here
close-
sometimes.
He's close by.
Why don't you guys get together and like jam or something? He's not
With Prov. Prov is in another band now. How is the band called, man? Reason to?
Leave. Reason to leave.
Reason to Live. Yeah,
What was
yeah.
it?
We saw them live here in Liverpool. They were
Yeah.
quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a punk band.
Yeah, I've
So
listened to
he's
the
still
music.
busy, you know. He's just having his job again. He's doing his
Of course, yeah. I mean, same with me, like work and life in general. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know a few stuffs now.
Go on, man.
You go on first.
Oh, yeah.
What you want to
that-
ask him?
My question would be, when was the biggest moment, like a highlight of Jack and Sally for those years?
I would say actually the last gig, the very last gig we played was insane, bro. Like, so we had this new bass player, Tiz. He was good, really good. So Tiz joined. Very unfortunate that he joined, kind of got on with the band, and he only played one gig with us.
So we didn't see him.
No. And so when he came on, he actually started playing guitar. But then I said to Josh and Prav, like, guys, if I just sing and not play an instrument live, it'll probably be better. Like, I'll sound better, and the band will sound better. So Tiz started playing bass. And he was very good at bass. I think he was generally a bass player. So we played this last gig. Can't remember where it was. Anyway, somewhere nearby, somewhere near where Josh lives. And there were about 30, 35 people in the room. And we played this song. So our song, Brand New Day, it has that whoa section, right? Where you can engage.
Oh, yeah, that one. I know it, bro.
And dude, so when it was a great gig, we were playing really well. I mean, it's one of the best performances we put out. But then we were like, you guys need to sing with us. And the whole room had their phones out with the lights on, and they just started singing. That was insane.
Fucking hell.
Like,
What an
I was like,
experience.
yeah, it was like, fuck, are we at a stadium or something? It was really cool.
So it's something you remember no matter what, isn't it?
Absolutely. That was a really good gig. But in terms of highs, I mean, we've supported some bands. We played, so there's this venue nearby. They do this night called Proper Dose. So we supported some established bands as well. Really good place. I was good friends with the guy who organizes the shows. And then we also supported this band, River Becomes Oceans, Ocean, REO, at I think it was in Great Portland Street. Was it the 100 Club?
I remember.
Yeah,
I
you guys.
remember that.
139 was it called? This one?
229 or
Yeah.
something. 229.
Two-
Oh, 229.
Whatever. It was some 9 numbers and
229.
wasn't it? Yeah.
That was a good show. So yeah, there have been some highs. I mean, Camden Rocks obviously was great. Like the festival was nice.
Dude, you came after Camden Rocks in what was it? We were hanging in the other venue.
Fiddler's Elbow.
Fiddler's Elbow. We were all so fucked.
Yeah.
So
We went to.
pissed. You came with 2 girls and Ben comes in like a fucking pimp. He was holding 2 girls like this. I said, here's my buddy. And we sat down and was just gossiping nonsense.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Good times, man.
But Prab didn't play. Did Prab play that show? He played that show with you guys, right?
It was the last one.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys had another drummer in the meantime, right?
No.
After.
No.
He played with us once in one gig.
I remember seeing him.
that guy.
Yeah, he disappeared. He stopped talking to us.
shit.
Yeah,
What?
proper ghosting. Yeah.
He didn't join us. It was just a one-time event.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we said that, yeah, let's do this gig. I was thinking, let's do how this guy goes. Like, drumming wise, he was okay. Personality wise, yeah, he was,
Not matching.
I mean, I still don't know what happened, and he just left. So that was that. Then, of
Yeah.
course, we moved to Liverpool, which is now our base. So,
Are you guys working in Liverpool now?
yeah, we both work in Liverpool.
Living and working, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. How is Liverpool? How different is it to London?
What you want to know?
It's night and days, man.
It's
Night
night
and
and
day.
day.
How's the rock music scene there?
It's huge. There are many bars. Bands, new bands. I will not say there are as many as you might expect, but
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's huge, but there are always
Yeah.
something going on here.
yeah, there are live gigs all the time.
Yeah,
And is it easier to get gigs there, like in Liverpool?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are venues,
The venues,
very
yeah.
active. There aren't as many as London, of course, but
But London
It
may
looks
be
like-
different problem because it's so spread out. It's difficult to make a base
Yeah,
because
but
it's like a huge.
in here, the town is small. Everything's around the corner.
Yeah. Have you guys been to the Cavern?
The cabin.
Oh yeah, man, we saw gigs there. Yeah.
Oh, the
It's
legendary Beatles. It's more
Yeah.
like tourist attraction than a proper venue nowadays.
Venue now, okay.
Yeah.
nice. But you can play gigs there, of course.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
we played a show at the Cavern in Exeter. This is going back to 2019. Great gig. Really nice stage. Probably one of the best stages we played on. Like nice carpeted stage. They had like smoke, stage smoke and stuff. It's
You were
pretty
playing and smoke was coming out on you, man.
cool. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh shit! Can't see anything. That was a good show there.
So, tell us a little bit before you come to UK, when you were in India, and your influences, like music influences and life there, etc.
Yeah, I mean, when I was in college. So when I came to the UK, I think I was 21. In college, we used to be this 5-piece group. So I was playing some rock music there as well. We played a few.
Ah, you
gigs.
had a band in India back there.
It wasn't really a band. It was just a group of friends playing music here and there. So we
Okay.
played like a couple of shows. It was good fun though. We used to jam. I mean, I started. Funny enough, you guys are gonna laugh. So when I started first, from what I remember listening to music, things I liked. My first favorite band was a boy band called Westlife.
Oh
You
yeah. Same.
He's
here,
one of
same
his
here.
favorite as well.
Yeah.
We're not gonna laugh.
Yeah, so Westlife, Boyzone.
Queen of my heart.
Exactly. And then Backstreet Boys. But then my brother introduced me. So he gave me this CD, which was Linkin Park's Meteora. Right.
Oh, the good stuff.
Yeah.
This is 2003, isn't it?
Yeah,
Something like
2003.
that. 2003.
Yeah.
And then,
We're same millennials, man.
yeah. And then I listened to that CD and I listened to Somewhere I Belong. And I was like, bro, what is this shit, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Discover is different than
Isn't
Backstreet
the-
Boys, isn't it?
Isn't the
Exactly.
lyrics so sad, isn't it? It's so exciting rocking song, but the lyric is so sad.
it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
there
makes
was
this
time-
contrast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes a contrast.
at least recent Linkin Park music before Chester died, you could see the signs in the lyrics, right? That there was something going on there, clearly.
Yeah.
I was listening to, not long ago, I mean, just after he passed, I was listening to some of their albums, like the album Minutes to Midnight. It's quite a sad album. But anyway,
Anyway,
so then,
go on.
yeah, Meteora. And then I got this CD for Evanescence, their first album,
Yeah.
Bring Me to Life.
Yeah.
Fallen.
Yeah.
The Fallen.
Well, yes, for Fallen, yeah.
That's
That was
2004.
a good album.
Yeah, there was 2000.
Then-
This good times for new metal, wasn't it? The
Yeah. And then
peak.
my birthday in 2004, my brother gave me the CD for American Idiot.
That
was
was the thing,
Yay.
man.
that was it.
That was it.
Was this 2004?
yeah,
Five?
around that time, yeah.
One of these.
Yeah, it came out in 2004, American Idiot, and then I listened to Jesus of Suburbia, second song
It
on the
was
album.
unbelievable. Like, blown
That al-
up. This shit blown up that time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody else can write that album.
It's
Even
one of our
Billy Joel.
our favorite albums as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
Great.
then I started. So after that, I then bought my first cassettes ever. Avril Lavigne's "Let Go," her first album.
He's first album, The Skater Boy.
Oh,
And Complicated, yeah.
Miss
And
Avril
Simple
Lavigne.
Plan, still not getting any. So Simple
Yeah.
Plan, an album out. I bought those two cassettes.
Yeah.
That's where my pop rock background comes from. So I listen to pop, boy bands.
And you
But-
listen to some rock, and
Exactly.
we got ourselves Zack and Sally.
Therefore, Jack and Sally.
That's where I think pop punk, pop rock
This is-
originates.
my hand is scratching me to ask you now because you mentioned like Chester, and do you think he killed himself or he got killed? We don't have to go super deep. What's your
What
feeling?
the fuck you talking about, bro?
No, I do think Chester was really disturbed, man. I mean, I've read things
Yeah.
that have come out since he died. I do think he kind of committed suicide. I do think so.
Fucking sad, man.
Because I mean, see, like after like even what Mike Shinoda said since he passed, you can see there were clearly problems. Obviously, we fans don't see it, but after what his wife said about him, I can kind of make out that there
He
were
was
issues.
chronically depressed, like manic.
Yeah.
All his life.
All his life, yeah.
It's really, really, really sad. And Chester, bro, he's
lived a
got
very sad life.
he had the voice of an angel, man. Like there will never be another Chester. Right?
Yeah, he was one of a
Exactly.
kind singer. He was, and it was sad he died after Chris Cornell as well. So it was one after
Yeah.
the other one.
I was at a Hard Rock Cafe I sent Prav this photo, so I can't remember which year it was. It might have been 2018. I was at this HRC in Calcutta, in India, right? So I'm having dinner with a friend, and then I see like a broken guitar. So they, in Hard Rock Cafe, they have like all these instruments from artists.
Sure.
I go up, I was like, whose guitar is that? It's like a really nice Les Paul, like a Sunburst Les Paul. The headstock was broken. So I go there, and it was Chris Cornell's broken guitar, the original, like that was the original guitar. And it even had the strings which were left on the guitar by him. I was like, I need to take this photo. So I took the photo and sent to Prav. Funny you mentioned it, just reminded me. That was so cool. Like, and I think that was after he died as well. So I was like,
hell.
oh shit.
So
Yeah.
that was a moment of from the afterlife,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
yeah. I was like, damn. that is a
We
nice-
saw Queens of Stone Age. Nah.
What?
Rage Against the Machine reincarnation, basically without either Chris
it was
Cornell
called
or
Prophets of Rage.
Prophets of Rage. So basically, Rage Against the Machine or Audio Slave, whatever you want to call it, the bass,
Yeah.
the band, without a singer and some rappers, and they play Like a Stone, a song Chris wrote with Audio Slave without a singer, and we were singing it in Download Festival. What a moment, man! I was crying. You know what I'm saying? It
Those
was
things
what
are
a-
awesome.
You know what though?
It
That
was
time.
what a fucking moment. It was like a moment.
What's the name? The guitarist. Tom Morello.
Tom Morello,
said,
yeah.
We're gonna
Tom
play
Morello.
without the vocalist, and then they played without vocalist for that 3 minutes, and then nobody was like singing along with the band, and then it was silent. People were fucking tripping, man. I got touched that time.
Then they play fucking Bulls on Parade,
yeah.
and we got excited again. Fucking hell, man.
Yeah,
Well-
I mean, like when you go to these shows, some of the experiences are so unreal. You like never forget them, right?
Yeah, definitely. He's
he-
someone,
I actually,
he's someone you saw live, like a band that you'll never forget.
Metallica. Funny story. I went with a friend to Metallica, like the first row, right? First guy standing. Rob Dreher comes. He's like, "Yo, bro." I was like, "Whoa, shit!" And Kirk Hammett threw a pick, just landed straight in my shirt. I still have it. Like, I still have Kirk.
You still have Kirk Hammett's.
He actually played the shirt. I think he. I don't remember
Went
which
inside your
song.
shirt.
Yeah, it just landed straight
Whoa.
on my shirt. It's like, oh shit!
Unbelievable.
And he
Boom.
played.
You got
Chuck-
good reflexes. You just grab it.
Yeah, I still have it. Don't have it on my table, or I would have shown you the pic. But I still have Kirk's pit. And he
We're
played that
fucking
song,
fans,
chucked
ain't
it.
it? Deep inside, we're just still fans, you know. I think most musicians they still keep
Metallica's
this.
front
this
row
sense.
was brutal, man, because the people who come to see Metallica and who stand in front, who queue up. I queued up like 6 hours for that show with my friend.
Oh fucking hell!
so
Where,
the
where
people
was the
queue up
gig?
there.
Where was the gig?
It was at the O2. O2 in North Greenwich.
Ah, in Greenwich. Yeah.
O2.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
yeah.
6
It was a good gig. I think that was a mad show. Obviously, I've been to some Green Day shows. Josh and I saw Bullet for my Valentine.
Ah, that's a good band. It's a good band.
Yeah, I think 3 years ago we saw them. What other gig can I think of? Westlife. Never forget.
You went to Westlife. You
been to
did. You
Westlife.
did it. You cried like a girl.
Shit.
Hell, man.
I didn't know they still play.
They're really good live, though. I mean, you gotta say
Of
they're super.
course, man.
They were
Super trained vocalists,
full
yeah.
on vocalist group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But the music that plays at the Westlife show, they actually play it live. It's not the Westlife guys who are playing it, but they have obviously a band with them. But they're
Yeah.
playing it live. It sounds
Of
really
course.
nice.
They're just singers.
Of course, they should live up to the ticket price. Of
Yeah.
course,
Yeah.
you can't fucking lip sync this shit.
No, the train. You have to not get a cold. Take care of
Yeah,
your
of course,
vocal
they're
cords.
pros.
You don't sound. You
They're
don't
fucking
drink.
pros, yeah.
Just take
They're
care.
pros.
They're fucking
Yeah.
pros. Yeah.
The best gig I've ever been in my life too. I mean, obviously not my favorite band, but Coldplay. Their shows are something else. And they give you, before you go in, they give you these wristbands. And during the show, the wristband lights up, like, so all around the stadium, it's like yellow when they play yellow. And it's matched to the beat, which is really cool. So it's on time with the drummer's kick.
All this shit he's thinking, man. Chris, he did it. So
It's
did you go with a girl, like your wife or girlfriend?
Yeah. I went with Joe.
Yeah.
We actually went
If
this
you
year.
didn't go with your wife, I can cut this part out. I don't.
Yeah, let me ask you this. I wanted to ask you this. First of all, I want to say congratulations. I heard that you got married.
Thank you.
So is your wife that girl who came to the gig all the time?
No.
not
No,
the
no.
girl.
No, we cut this shit out, man.
Definitely cut this part out.
Not to worry. Not to
All
worry.
right.
Okay. Question: Who is Macy? I want to know the story. I asked Prof so many times. He cannot say a story like what it's supposed to be. So I'm asking the source.
Because he ain't the songwriter. You wrote it.
Yeah. Funny shit. So Macy isn't really anybody. So when I was visiting a friend in Finland, 2017, I think. So I was staying over at a place, and then I was coming back to London. So I took this train from this.
Was this before Zack and Sully?
Yeah, this was actually before Jack and Sally. So Macy was written before I even knew George and Prevere. So I was coming back to London. I took the train to Finland's airport. On the way, the train was stopped, and there was this wall, basically where they had, graffitied Macy. It's like just graffitied there.
So you like that sit there on the wall?
No, there was some kids playing. It was like some girls playing there. I was like, kind of tied two and two together and got an idea for a song. And that's how Macy actually came about. There is no Macy.
So you created like a character.
Yeah. The EP, our EP is actually about Macy the person, right? It was just like a concept EP that was created.
Yeah, man. I'm not saying this person exists. I'm saying you created this character, but he has some story in the EP. So what happens to this person?
So I think, how does the EP start? Yeah, the EP starts with Macy as a child. So the song Superstar, that was actually written by Prav. So Macy, so the first song was written by Prevere. And then it's about Macy growing up and a conversation with her father, where he's basically telling her, you need to be strong, etc., etc. And then she grows up. She ends up in this place called Nevernia. And Nevernia is this really
Is
odd
a
place.
fucking concept album.
It is a concept.
The fucking dark side of the album. The fuck you talking about? Okay, so Macy is a character. I knew it. It's a concept album, isn't it?
It's a concept, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
there is
I didn't know.
It's,
I had
it's not
this feeling, some count. So every song is connected with each other. So she was born in Nevernia. She was a superstar, of course. Macy.
Yeah, but she goes to Nevernia, which is a really messed up place. Things don't work out, and she that shapes her character. And then she sees all the wrongs in the world. And the next song, Tomorrow's Revolution, is Macy starting the revolution.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Macy is some kind of symbolism for new age of rock and roll. I got it. I got it.
Well, I mean,
That's my interpretation, man. Come on.
fair enough.
Yeah.
And then the next song is when obviously she's taken part in the revolution. She's left home. It's a long way home.
Long way home.
Even though loosely tied to it, we kind of tied it to the album or to the EP. Is Macy reminiscing about her home? And,
So you were conscious when you were like writing the tracks, like vocally, lyrically, to make some kind of story?
Initially, no, but they came together because the songs were not written in the same order that the EP is in. So we kind of tied them together.
Okay.
And in the final song of the EP, I mean, Macy dies, basically. She's dead.
Yeah, isn't it the paper and Is there like a kind of funeral and the bottle, blah blah?
Oh yeah,
Wasn't
in
it?
the
That-
video.
In the video, yeah.
Yeah, that thing is like a Molotov, symbolizes like a riot. So it's kind of loosely tied to Tomorrow's Revolution. But
Yeah.
I mean, the idea came together, but it wasn't written in sync in a way. It was just loosely based around each other, but kind of we pulled it all together.
Yeah, but it kind of made sense.
It did at the end. Yeah, it did
Yeah.
at the end. I wish we had gone to maybe a better producer, as we learned later on, as we recorded.
Oh
the rest of the-
yeah, Pravir told us about this guy that produced Jerusalem, Andy Hawkins. How was working with him? How was this experience?
Andy's a character. He was good, man. Like his studio was insane. If you guys ever record in the future, and if you want to
Yeah.
invest a bit in the song, he bought this old church. There's this old church which has its main area.
Did you only record Jerusalem with him, innit?
No, we did Confused, Love in a Riot, and Jerusalem.
Oh, confused. Yes, that's a good sound as well. Those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Confused was also written by Prav,
Yeah.
but my life's work is probably Jerusalem.
Anything has to do with
My
with
life's
goals
work,
and
yeah.
relationship is fucking proper.
Innit?
Always
Yeah.
like that.
So how was
Yo, I see.
working with Andy in Prav told me you went to Leeds or something.
Yeah. Before
Okay.
I go into that, I just noticed the Ferrari shirt. Any of you like a Ferrari fan, Formula One or something?
No, it's just it's
you-
not actually Ferrari.
Yeah.
It's just
So-
Alonso's.
Donkey.
It's a donkey.
Shit, you noticed.
Are you a fan of Formula One?
Yeah, massive.
You're a
fan.
massive fan
Watch-
of Formula One.
Watch everything from the press conference to the practice to qualifying race, everything.
Oh, really? Didn't know that, man. That's cool. That's a good hobby.
Yeah, man, big time into F1.
Yeah. Who is winning now? Is it still Alonso going on?
Yeah, I mean, no, well, Verstappen has won this season as well. He won last year.
Ah, yeah. This
He
guy I
became double-
remember when I was younger. He used to come last all the time. How these times change. He got in a better team, innit?
Yeah, better team, right? He's in Red Bull now, so
Yeah,
he's,
better
he's
car.
obviously
And it
much better. Well, they have the best car, so quite quick.
fucking hell.
Anyway,
So
You were asking-
Andy Hawkins, wasn't it? The Jerusalem production. I'm really interested about this one.
Yeah.
The song
Yeah.
is awesome.